Hello everyone, so myself Raghav, a 5th year law student from University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, pursuing BCom LLB in taxation laws. So nowadays I am a legal intern at LEXIS and Company. So today for our topic is what is the procedure for filing a civil suit. So let us discuss this procedure. Let's start. So first and most important step is initiating a suit is to be filing a complaint. A plaint is a written complaint. The party who files it is known as a plaintiff, and party against whom the plaint is filed is a defendant. So first of all we have to discuss what a plaint contains. Okay, so the plaint contains a name of a court name, address of the parties, which whom the dispute subject, statement of telling about the sections and under which a jurisdiction of a court evolved. The main consent or submission is made by a plaintiff. Verification from a plaintiff states that the consent of the party are true and correct. So this is the points which should be given and written in the plaint. So another main point is wakalatnama. This word wakalatnama is basically means a consent form in a layman language. Okay, this wakalatnama is a very important part of filing a suit. Wakalatnama is a written document by which parties by a suit, authorities and advocate to represent them before a court. However, if the parties personally represent its own case, then they need not to file a wakalatnama. Okay, so next is a filing of a complaint. How this process of filing a complaint is to be done. So next step is filing a complaint. So a plaint before a chief ministerial officer, filing center, along with the appropriate court fees and processing fees with a stamp of a court. So at that way a complaint will be filed, procedure will be filed. So what is a court fees? You have to understand. Then court fees is a normal percentage of a total value of a claim or value of a suit. Okay, it varies from a case to case and amount to amount. Okay, the requested amount of a court fees and a stamp duty is different from every source, which I have discussed as you. Okay, so let us discuss the another procedure, how the proceeding conducts. ये proceeding कैसे conduct होती हैं. Okay, first of all the is conduct by a hearing. Okay, on a first day of hearing, the court thinks that there is a merit in a case. It will be issued a notice to a opposite party, which is a defendant party, calling upon him to submit their arguments on the fixed date by a court. A court gives a fixed date to a defendant party to present his arguments against a court. After this procedure, then a written statement should be given by a defendant. Once a notice is issued to a defendant, is requested to appear in the date mentioned in the notice. Before appearing of a date, the defendant is requested to file his written statement. The written statement should be filed within 30 days from the date of a service of a notice. Whenever a notice should be granted and given by a court, so the defendant should be given within 30 days to present his written statement. Or whenever such is given by a court, the maximum period which is given to a defendant in certain cases, which is a 90 days period for filing a written statement. After a written statement, the replication by a plaintiff who have filed a complaint. The next step is a plaint is of a plaintiff. Once a written statement is filed by a defendant, is a filed replication. Replication is a reply against a written statement. once a defendant filed a written statement against a court, then this written statement should be given to a sample or copy given to a plaintiff to give a reply upon their questions, their arguments. So another is filing of some other documents which is necessary for a suit. Okay, after that filing a framing and issues. The next state and very important part, which is a framing of issues. The next step is the framing issues. Of issues should be framed by both the parties by their consent, or if not, then court himself frame issues what should be given against them.